Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. I try to give you a behind the scenes look of what's going on. Other people kind of learn it as they go. I've lived this system, worked the system, taught the system, so I know everything that's going on. I've been doing this for 5 decades. I worked at IRS a long time. I am a national expert. Few people have my knowledge and skill. Lovingly, I'm not trying to make a big deal out of this. Peter Salinger in my office has worked about 3,000 offers in compromise. Marie, you can wave hi to everybody. But anyway, at the end of the day, I want to tell you about the timeline of an offer and compromise and how to win the offer and compromise battle. I don't know how many cases I worked. I was a revenue officer. The offer and compromise is surgical. It really is. And I don't want to say, oh, wow, wow. Here's what you got to know. It's about timing, it's about execution, and it's about having the documents. What usually happens, the big mistake that people make is they file the offer when they're not eligible. They haven't worked through the system. They haven't looked at the process. They haven't turned their financial statement in for anyone to review, and they just boom, go ahead and file it. That's not how you get the offer and compromise through. If you don't owe a lot of money and you're on a W-2, just go ahead and file your offer. You're probably not going to get yourself in too much trouble. Remember, the offer extends it a year plus the time it's in offer status. Just know that. But if you're self-employed and you owe sizable money, you really need to have somebody look at this because if it doesn't go through, like I said, you extended the statute plus a year plus the time it's in there. IRS now has a paper trail, and usually somebody like us who has our experience can let you know really within 20 seconds of looking at your financial statement whether your offer and compromise is even going to go through, because there's certain formulas. We're looking at assets, they're looking at income and necessary living expenses. We can just tell you how fast this will go down or it won't. So as far as the timeline goes, what we're really looking at is your offer and compromise ready to go? Is it offer ready? So if it's offer ready and it's ready to go right now, this is well past COVID, you will go ahead and send it up and usually get a letter within 90 days. After that 90 days, they'll say, well, we're going to assign it. Here's where the case is, and then they'll assign a specialist. You must clear certain protocol when your offer gets up there. You will have an examiner look at your return to make sure it meets the legal criteria, the checks are there that need to be there, and the basic criteria is there. At that point in time, then the offer and compromise goes to an offer examiner. If it's a big offer, the case will come down to the local office. Somebody like me will look at the offer. That's why you want to have former revenue officers. A lot of times you'll have a tax examiner agent look at the offer depending on the dollar amount. An offer right now in today's world can, hell, we had one go down in 9 months, which has got pre-COVID. During COVID it was like 15 months. So, but remember, it's not so much the timeline that's important. What's really important is that you qualify for the offer because you understand the formula, you understand what they're going to do with the case once they get it. So anyway, once the offer or examiner looks at the offer and they approve it, they will send you a letter of it back. They will give you instructions on what to do. When you send a check in after 30 days, if you send a certified check in, IRS will release the federal tax lien. Remember, you must stay current for the next 5 years, paying and filing. If not, IRS suspends the offer. They keep the money and they win. Don't let that happen. Anyway, you got all the information you need. Give me a subscription if you would. We are the best for offers. Nobody has our experience. Thank you.